Malian prosecutors on Wednesday launched a probe into the alleged attempt by a prison union representative to overthrow the government. Commander Dauda Konate, head of the prison guards union, has not been heard from since late last week after he criticized the authorities online. His family and a union source said on Monday, since the military seized power in back-to-back coups in 2020 and 2021, several dissidents have been abducted and detained incommunicado before being brought before a court or eventually released. The National Anti-Cyber Criminal Unit prosecutor in a statement cited a recording gone viral on social media whose author allegedly is Commander Dauda Konate, threats against the state's safety and calls to a popular uprising to overthrow the institutions of the republic. We have voiced in the audio message, the prosecutor said. The file also contained speech undermining the state's credibility, scandalous and deceptive speech attributed to the public authorities, he added. Konate had recently denounced on social platforms the conditions and understaffing in Malian prisons and accused Justice Minister Mahamadou Kassog of knowing nothing about the prison system. He is being held at the premises of the intelligence services, a security office said, speaking anonymously due to their profession. Another prison trade unionist, Famosa Fomba, who works as a nurse at a Bamako jail, has also been reported missing, a union source said. Oh, wow. This is the updates now. For Mali, this young man is accused of trying to destabilize the government. There is a voice note released, and allegedly they said it's his voice. But my take here is, this thing is common in Africa, even where they say they are practicing democracy. Why is it that when things go wrong, it's adoption. You just adopt people like that, abduct people like that, without information, nothing. The family, friends, and relatives will start looking for the person. Before, maybe after a long search, they will now find out that the person is in your custody. If people do things that are not good, you do the arrest the way you should do, and then let the person be brought to book ASAP. Let the person face the law. If the person is, you're bringing the person to court, let it be done ASAP, and not holding people down. And then the people, the relatives and friends will declare them missing. Okay, now in this case, another person is also declared missing. The family has declared the person missing. They say he's a nurse at Bamako. They say he's missing. And meanwhile, if you go and check very well, the nurse is still in the custody of the government. This thing is not good. I think it's a general practice. It's not just because it's a military government. It's also practiced in other African countries. I give an instance. Let me cite an instance. In Kenya, during that protest, Gen Z protest, that's how they adopted so many people like that, activists like that. Their families start looking for them. It also in Nigeria, when people speak up like this, you adopt them. All these things don't make sense. If you feel the person have done something wrong, is trying to fight against your government, you let the person face the law ASAP, and not abduct the person, and the family, the friends and well-wishers will start searching for the person before they find out that the person is in the government custody. And then all these things are pointing to what? Another coup. For me, my opinion, my take here is, now that we have established these three countries under AES, Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger, my candid advice and suggestion here is, The three of you got to walk beyond every reasonable doubt. Make your countries and your region look far away, far from what it was before you took over power. That is the only reason why this uprising will stop. Let's prove it beyond all reasonable doubt. Let the success be glaring. Let the difference between what people had, what your citizens, your populace had before you took over power, and now, let it be glaring. If it's glaring, this uprising will stop. I know what I'm saying. Then whoever that wants to now do it because of greedy or selfish, we will now know. Because for me, it is only when things are not working that people start agitating to take over power, to push the next person out because they see that you're not doing anything. They want to now come and do something.